So, Vivian, you were talking about how protein drinks are pretty important for the patients after surgery because they need to get in their protein even though they're on just a liquid diet, correct?
Right.
Okay. So I tried to come up with a protein drink for you today that was not chocolate based because I know you also said that the patients get sick of the sweetness of a lot of things, right?
Yes. There's that changing taste that can happen, and it's normal after the surgery. So having things that are not extremely sweet or with tons of artificial sweeteners, it's interesting, and you might feel better with that option. So I appreciate you bringing like natural ingredients here to try to put that together.
Sure. So what we came up with for today is going to be a mango mango banana smoothie with some protein powder in it, and the protein is going to be an unflavored one so that you don't have that chocolatey sweetness or the fake vanilla flavor from the vanilla powders. But we're going to add some vanilla extract to give it a little vanilla and some cinnamon, which really sort of helps to spice it up a little bit.
Perfect.
So what you need is just one banana, and one that's a little bit more ripe is going to taste better, right? It will have a little sweetness for the drink rather than a green one. So we're just going to throw the whole banana right in there. And then we're going to use frozen mango. This actually is going to help to make it cold, right? So that you don't actually have to put any ice in it. So these are all natural frozen mango cubes. And we're going to use about half a cup's worth. I'm going to throw those in there. We have our protein powder, which we did 2 tablespoons. That was the serving. And so that was 30 grams of protein. Throw that in there. And I have a tablespoon of cinnamon. If that's too much cinnamon for you, you can use a little bit less, but I really like the cinnamon, so I put some extra. And actually my favorite cinnamon is the one in the store called Saigon cinnamon, because it actually has more of a like red hot candy flavor than just like the dusty cinnamon, Yes. So I like that. And then we have our vanilla. We're going to pour that in. And we have an unsweetened almond milk so that there's no added sugar.
Yes.
And this is unflavored so that there isn't any extra gunk in there. And we're going to use 2 cups of the almond milk. Oh, perfect. That's what you had left. Okay. I'm going to throw that in there. And then we're going to blend it up.
So, little tip would be to actually take the mangoes out of the freezer a little bit before. It might be too frozen right now, so it might take a little bit extra blending. So perhaps taking the bag out of the freezer before you're making your shake.
Turn it on. Get it going a little bit, and then I'm going to fire it up here. It is, I feel like, quite nice to make the protein shake yourself. And to not be afraid to put a few things in there to create flavor, right? It shouldn't just be the powder and the milk or the water because it tastes like dirt.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you need a little bit extra vitamins from putting some fruit or something in there. Okay, I think that's all ground up.
And the level of fiber would be also different when you're making your own. The interesting thing about making these smoothies at home too is that when you are past that liquid stage, right, and that puree stage, and you're getting into that normal texture foods, you can add chia seeds.
Oh, yes.
Or any other type of seeds that can bring that fiber in.
Sure, some flax or hemp.
Yes.
Sesame, but that can be a little bit of a weird flavor. But if you don't tolerate the calcium, you can put in some ground sesame and get some extra calcium.
Nice one. Yes. Okay. All right. I can smell the cinnamon. I don't think it was too much cinnamon.
Not too much?
No, that was great. Yes. Perfect.
Okay, good. Enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.